When the storm rolled in from the sea, the villagers of Greyhaven locked their doors and stayed inside. Only one man remained awake, Thomas Bell, the old lighthouse keeper. For 40 years, Thomas tended the light that guided ships through the deadly reefs. But tonight, the waves crashed higher than ever, and the wind howled like something alive. He climbed the narrow spiral staircase, lantern in hand. The sea spray seeped through the stone cracks, and thunder rumbled like distant cannons. At the top, he lit the great lamp, a huge glass eye that cut through the fog. But then, he saw it. Out beyond the rocks, a ship appeared where none should be. No lights, no sails, just a dark silhouette gliding silently across the water. Thomas squinted. "Impossible," he whispered. The light swept over the ship, and in that moment he froze. It wasn't a ship at all. It was the ship, the Aurora, the same vessel that had wrecked off these cliffs 30 years ago, the same wreck that had taken his wife and son. His lantern shook in his trembling hand. The Aurora had returned. He stumbled back, eyes wide as the ghostly vessel came closer. He could see figures on the deck, pale, silent silhouettes, watching him. And at the bow stood a woman in a white dress, her hair flowing in the storm wind. "Anna," he whispered. His wife. She raised her hand slowly, beckoning. He turned and ran down the spiral steps, heart pounding. The lighthouse groaned in the wind. He told himself it wasn't real, just the sea playing tricks. But deep down, he knew better. At the base of the tower, the waves crashed against the rocks, higher and higher. He could hear whispers in the wind, voices calling his name. He grabbed the radio and shouted, "Greyhaven Coast Guard! There's a ship out there!" Static. Then, a faint voice. "There's no ship, Thomas. The sea's empty tonight." He looked out again. The Aurora was closer now, its deck glowing faintly blue. The woman in white still waited. Tears filled his eyes. He dropped the radio. "All these years, you've been out there," he murmured. "Waiting." Thomas stepped outside into the storm, the rain lashing his face. He walked to the edge of the cliffs, where the light from the tower swept across the waves. The Aurora was right below him now, perfectly still among the raging waters. He took one step forward, then another. The sea swallowed him. By morning, the storm had passed. The villagers found the lighthouse door open and the lamp still burning. But Thomas Bell was gone. Yet sometimes, when the fog rolls in, fishermen say they see two figures standing together at the top of the lighthouse, a man and a woman watching the sea. And far out on the horizon, the Aurora drifts quietly by, its ghostly sails glowing in the dark.